Today's episode of Reggio Audace is brought to you by D20 Monkey. Not really. I just like his stuff. D20monkey.com. I highly recommend you check out Brian's stuff. It's a webcomic about D&D, which has nothing to do with this channel, although it might soon. We'll talk about that. But Brian is wrapping up a current series, so you might be a little confused. It's been like a 10-year series. Imagine having a 10-year save, like actual 10 years of content, not 10 years in the game. Obviously, we're past that. 10 years of a series of comics, and he's going to start something new that's going to be, I think, more of like Call of Cthulhu oriented. Really interesting stuff, so I highly recommend you check it out. And I bought 2 of his shirts, and he did the new GHG logo, so that's, you know, just a little plug for another content creator. Let's talk about that in D&D stuff. Welcome in, my friends. We take on Man City and Galatasaray today. We are currently top of the group. So I'm a little, I can't see your reactions. This is where streaming would be useful, I suppose, if I had more time for that. But it would be really great to get your thoughts on, should we go for it? Like, they give up a goal against 4-2-3-1 every, it's like 25 or 18. It's a low number. It's not like 122 minutes. A win here seals it for us. A loss, though, because you're going for it, could be crushing. Because you're going to assume Real Madrid is going to beat Galatasaray. So if they win, they'd be on 8 points. Man City would be on 8 points. And we would be on 8 points. So I'm tempted to play like a 3-4-3 or 4-3-3 with a DM. And just be a little bit more secure. Like, we're going to play positive, not attacking. Because the draw is not devastating. 9 points with them on 6 and Real Madrid on 5 to 8. And you're playing Galatasaray less. Hello, camera. Would be okay. I think it's because my screen is so close behind me. We'll see if that works. But I think we're gonna go for it. You could tell that we are 5 points off, which seems harsh considering we've only lost 1 league game, but it's the draws that are killing us. We drew with Napoli, and it took we had Old Lady Plays has not commented, but we had, was it My Name's Just Rob? Somebody in the comments said it's probably Gilmar, Mateus Mendez, Gilmar, rescuing us literally at the death, like last kick of the game, to bring us back. And then we drew with Sassuolo. They got a penalty. It's Dombi. It's the attacking mid. He's pretty darn good looking this year. I mean, his concentration's still not so hot, but, you know, good for him. And then Gilmar came right back and was like, no, and equalized. Then we didn't do anything else. So, you know, it's really hard to go, wow, we're kind of having a down season when we've lost 1 game, but it's the draws that are killing us. And Juventus, although having lost twice, have won every one of their other games, and that's the difference, obviously. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about, I got to put a thing out about I'm going to run out of time, I feel, to put a video about my FM21 plans. I've talked about it a little bit, but we're going to do the beta thing. We're going to have a long-term save thing. I'm going to bring experiments back. I owe that to my patrons and really to my audience because that was really popular in FM19 and in FM18. So I'm going to bring those back. Definitely going to have a 5 kids, or not 5 kids, 8 kids or 10 kids, Wonder Kids out in the world and see where their careers go, because I think that is fascinating, and we'll see if anything has changed with FM21 with that. But one of the things I've noticed, okay, so I got a big spike at, what was it, 2018, 19? When I put out the video about U.S. soccer not qualifying for the World Cup in Trinidad, and I put out several, like a kind of a series of videos about U.S. soccer, and I'm starting to lose subscribers. Like, my channel is doing the reverse. It's actually kind of, I'm just gonna be honest with you, it's kind of demoralizing as a content creator, even though I know with almost 5,800 subscribers, when you only get 200 views on a video, that means there's a bunch of subscribers not watching videos. Like, I can do that math. But when you see the number going down, it's like, so I'm wondering if I should do more content around U.S. soccer, or more like, general football content, like a football thoughts show or something like that. I've thought about doing like a Q&A or like kind of a it's, I don't know, weird, I don't know if you call it a talk show, like a one-man talk show, and putting snippets of it on YouTube and the rest on Patreon. Or if I had like a guest or something like that. I've got a bunch of miniatures. Some of them are right here from, cause I've gotten into D&D, right? So like I got some stuff where I could paint miniatures, cause you know, we were in lockdown and I thought I was going to get into that, and then I haven't. And that's a much larger audience, right? The Dungeons and Dragons role-playing audience is significantly larger than the Football Manager audience. So that, I guess, is my main question for you today is, would that throw you off as a current viewer? You're my current audience. Like, would it bother you if I had other games or role-playing games or miniature painting or something like that on this channel? Because the audience is already here, so like I'm looking to expand that audience, but it's also, they're not related. Like, I feel like it would almost be more beneficial to start a separate channel, but then like you're starting over with that content. So I'd have this channel doing Football Manager and like footballing content in general. Like, again, if it's like a Q&A show or a talk show or what are your thoughts on this or whatever. And then a separate channel with like D&D or role-playing stuff. I really want, it's kind of / need 2021 to be a good year from a content creation, subscriber growth, view growth, revenue growth standpoint for my business. And one of the things I thought about is like, could I fit streaming in? Maybe, but I don't think I could stream enough to get affiliate on like Twitch. Would it be better to do it on YouTube? I would really love your help and advice. I know that is a lot to just like start the episode. That's like 6 minutes of me rambling, but it's just stuff that's going through my head. So, my friends, as you saw last episode, we're going to lose to Silva. And then here's the other thing. He's got blisters. It says he's going to miss the game. It also says he's at 90%. So here's what I think is going to happen. Hold on. Sorry, just had to check something. I think we're going to start him, and he's going to play horribly, and then we're going to go to a different formation. Because somebody, again, I think it must have been, maybe it was My Name's Just Rob. My Name's Just Rob left a couple comments recently about, I just have to find it, about using Leon as a regista. Yes. My Name's Just Rob. Juan Leon is amazing. If you change the tactic, I think a 4-3-3 with Leon as a regista would be perfect, with De Silva as advanced playmaker, and whoever else thinks of him as a box-to-box or ball-winning midfielder. So we might experiment with that today and bring on like a Beganovic in the midfield and drop to a 4-3-3 with like a DM, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like doing, I have never played with the regista, so him here. So technically a 4-1-2-3 with the DM being the 1, because there's no regista here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for it. It's just, they give up goals, and, we did the, we played the 3-4-3 away from home and got the draw, which was fine. You'd think they might be slightly more defensive here, so maybe we go for it. I feel like this is going to blow up in our face, and it's an amazing season, right? It's supposed to be like the last hurrah, and then are we going to drop the ball? Hope not. Let's go. I guess I got to put my earbuds in. So, again, I would really, this is not me just pandering for comments to help the algorithm, because I don't think that matters right now in FM20. Just in general, I'd love your thoughts on content. And if it's easier, you can hop into the Discord or something like that. Let's go, boys. Okay, gaining some confidence. That's, not great that we needed that, but at least we're not throwing water bottles yet. Let's go. I guess we're going to find out. I guess we'll have to talk to the medical team. I guess we're about to find out. What? I love that question. Hey, you've been playing Ibrahim as a wingback. Think you're going to keep doing that? Well, he's played there his entire career for us. Do you think he should be playing somewhere else? Like, come on, guys. Maybe it's just drawing attention that he's darn good at that role, and he's going to give it up an assist. No, it's off the post. Oh, no, and Juan Leon pulls the can loose and doesn't get to it. The break is on. Prosperi, what is our center back doing? Oh, my goodness. I guess he closed down the angle eventually, Jose Carlos, but that was a dead movie, if you ask me. They've had 2 shots and 2 on target. There we go. We're back in the game. We're back in it, boys. Come on. And De Silva's nervous. He's thinking about his foot. He's like, ow, ow, ow. Ow, you know, when you're running with a blister. Oh, there was some sort of a analysis notification here. What was it? Okay, one of their players. Yippity doo dah. 8 shots, 3 on target. Even one more on the on targets for us. They've had the clear-cut chance. We've had a half chance. Can we answer? Can we answer, boys? Okay, that's not the pick out an amazing pass we're expecting from him, but you know he's settling in. Felipe Neto, nice. Maintain possession. We had it all the way in the attacking third. We've got all the way back. But maybe we're just trying to stretch him out so Gunesh can run into space. And we did start, right? We started search day? Or, yeah, because Kolombani has just come back from injury. That's... Oh, it's De Silva with the blisters. I should have changed it. I think that's harsh. He's going to sky it. No, he's not. Even though his little toes are hurting. I'm going to skip this is the thing I want to change. I don't care about the actual take of the penalty. We saw it go in. I want to see the penalty. I want to see the foul given as a penalty because I think that was harsh. And that's our only clear-cut chance of the game. We have doubled their shots. Okay, Pedrelli. Oh, little dive there from Man City. Although, easy for me to say, you know, since we just did the same thing. Goes to Serge. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said it. Yes! Hit the like button for Serge. You know, someone in the comments rightly pointed out, hey, that stadium you were talking about was your own stadium. I just think, like, we're adding 7,000 seats, lads. Why did you shut an entire second, like the entire half of the stadium? Like, surely our gate receipts have gone through the floor during this. Surely, right? Like, you take, imagine that whole big stand there, 3 levels, and you've taken it all out to add 7,000 seats. I just think that's ridiculous. I can understand why we needed an extra 29 million if you're gonna, you know, we built it and they were like, tear it all down and then rebuild it. Like, oh my, terrible tackle attempt there. Oh, that was lovely through the ball. Oh, did he tip it? Kasapa. I love that after Bergeron, we've had 1 keeper. He says before a horrific injury. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't had... Oh, dear. That was poor. I mean, he dove with where he thought it was going to be, but... Like, we haven't had a rotation. It's just like, we've had 1 guy in between the sticks when we got real big, you know? And Bergeron served us well. I like how Jose Carlos made the initial save and then just watched. Now, his foot was already out, so maybe it would be difficult to slide over and block the second shot. But it's like, well, you made the original, you know, the original save. Well, my phone was going to ding again. I'm going to get rid of that. God against complacency. You're still nervous, huh? You're still nervous. You banged home a penalty quite nicely. I'm tempted to go the 4-3-3. Not going to lie. We'll see how the first 15 goes. If he's still going to be nervous and his feet hurt, I mean, I get it. Silva plays him. Oh, okay, but picks up the pieces. Oh, that looks like he used a toe, like a toe ball. Didn't think that was going to be as a difficult shot to save. They've had 3 clear-cut chances, people. We've had the 1. Just over Pedrelli's head. Right idea. I mean, he was not unmarked, but he was available if that ball had been a little bit more on target. Is that Leon's brother? What if it was? That'd be terrible. Oh, dearie me. It was a 4th clear cut. We might be taking De Silva off. Do you take De Silva off? He's like our best player. Play through pain, man. Jordan Henderson. Come on. Lead it, son. You're the vice captain. That was the other thing. When all this was going on, like, my assistant gave me the recommendation that we give De Silva the captain. I'm like, he's leaving. He wants to leave. No. Maybe that was a tactic to get him to stay. I don't know. But it was just like, no, that's not how we do things around here. Let's see. Bogdanovich, what can you do? You can do it, it's fine. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. My name's just Rob. We're going to go for it. We're going to go Regista. A more aggressive version of the deep line playmaker, suitable for possession-oriented system that press high up the pitch, giving complete freedom to dictate play from deep positions. The Regista offers a dynamic and unpredictable creative outlet from behind the attack, who seeks to maintain intense pressure by constantly looking for new chances as his team advances. Blah, 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 blah. I say blah, 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 blah after reading 90% of that. I'm not sure why. We're just going to put him on attack so he can do all the playmaking and he can get into the attacking positions. Oh, this is so risky. But I mean, you're shifting the formation from being an attacking midfielder to a defensive midfielder of some variety. So I think that's a positive to make it, you know, they've had 4 clear-cut chances. So you're automatically, just from a shape standpoint, being a little more defensive. He says before Leon gives up an own goal or something ridiculous here. Ibrahim just hoofs it. Gilmar, press him. Oh, I thought he was going to press him. But now there's a gaping hole where our 10 was and is not now. But will it pay off? 4 clear-cut chances is a lot to give up. I think you consider yourself lucky to be down or to be up 2-1 when they've had that many, right? So you go, well, let's change it and see what happens. Doinkage around here. Surge plays it back. Okay. Gunesh. Okay. Draws 2 defenders and then just hooks it. Oh! Gilmar is there. Jose. Surge with the brace. Oh, I thought it was going to dribble in. Thought it was going to dribble in. That's the second clear-cut chance for us. The fans surely have been entertained, right? Chances galore, blocks, woodworks, doinkages. I hate mental fragility. Demand more, boys. Yes! Focus. Focus. 4-4-2, huh? They've gone 4-4-2. We've got all kinds of nerves. My goodness, Pedrelli is going to fall apart. So Lorenzo's going to come in as a second sub here, time wasting. We are knackered. Can we hold on? Let's fresh. Uh-oh. I was gonna take Gunesh off. He's way forward. No, it's Surge. Where's Gunesh? It's gonna give our defense a little freshening up here. Oh, get in there. Get in there! No! No, don't give up a penalty! Oh, Kasapa collects. Does the highlight continue? Oh, it does. It doth. It doth continue. Oh, dear. Okay. Finish! Oh, I should sub him off just for that finish, but I'm not gonna. Now, the question is, watch this, y'all. We're gonna do this. Oh, that's not the formation I wanted. Please hold. Oh, it's all out of sorts. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Oh, no, slide. It's the full Italian. So like a 5-3-2, but with a regista. Surge, my friends. Remember we talked about that back in the day? He can do it. He can do a wing back. I mean, he's only a 10 on tackling, but it's like, do you want to freshen up? If you keep the fourth back, do you want to freshen up the left back, or do you bring on an extra defender and you change your formation just a fuzz, just, you know? I feel like this is dumb because I'm changing too many things that we've never done, but I think logically in my head this makes sense. We're taking off a winger, or we're taking off a winger and really moving him to wing back, and taking this role and bringing on a center back and taking this role and pushing it up high. You know, you could even argue we don't have any more subs, but like if you could do that, that'd be even better, or maybe like that. But I think we're gonna give it a go. I'm throwing something completely different at him. And at the very end, we're going to say waste some time sometimes. Oh dear. Every time, as soon as you click that button, FM's like, haha! Highlight! And you're like, oh, God. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We have more defenders, right? More defenders? We have more to... Oh, no. Away! Okay, that was away. Surge! Oh, the 10 tackling isn't going to bite us. No, he gets it away. Run after that, Contreras. You got legs. Use them. Here comes Wes. Just Wes. His name's Wes. Oh, no. Wow! That was a lovely... I'm not going to lie. A little disappointed in our defenders. It seems inevitable, doesn't it? You know what? Oh, no, we can't do that now because I've made all my changes, didn't I? Yep. Is what it is. I mean, they've had 5 clear-cut chances, so I was trying to not park the bus, but be more defensive, but maybe we've given up too much of the wing. I think Kasapa, you can argue, could have jumped on that, but if we get out here with a point, there's enough time for this highlight to go really poorly like that. Throw in. Come on. Who are you heading up to? Contreras? Is he going to find somebody? Okay, Ibrahim. Or it could go good. It could go good. Could it? Oh, no. He's just going to take it off of him. No, he sticks with it. Contreras! Oh, it hits the post. Oh, my God. Oh, I think that's more luck. And sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. But come on, boys. Come on. Lorenzo with the tap in. What happened there? Ibrahim almost gets his pocket picked, but sticks with. Gets the cross in, headed by Contreras off the post. What is Wes, who just had the assist, doing? Mate, backheel it. Something. Get it going this direction. He doesn't. My friends, we have nicked it at the death. When's the last time that happened versus the other way around? Let's not become complacent. It was a tactical masterclass. Clearly you all believe that. And we've qualified massive. I think we have. Let me hop you forward to where all the games in the 5th day have been played. Yeah, it said this before the game, so I didn't want to say it before the Champions League game. Yeah, short break. Sure, that's why we got squad depth, son. So off you go. But we'll take a look at what those groups are looking like. I do think we have probably, if not the group of death, top 2 most difficult groups. Let's go look. Real Madrid beat Galatasaray 2-0, so we've qualified. Because if Man City win, they'll have 8 points, and whatever. And if Real Madrid win, they'll have 11. No one will have more than us twice. It's almost like you do this for a quasi-semi-living, GHG. You talk for a living? No, it's. You'd think I'd be better at editing. Yeah. If no two teams are gonna have more points than us. I can't get it out. But let's look. Juventus, 11 points. Borussia Dortmund on 6. So that group is still up for grabs, theoretically. Man United and Inter looking pretty comfortable. PSG and Chelsea. Chelsea on 7 points. Same with Porto. Fenerbahce getting smashed. My goodness. Frankfurt and Benfica running rampant, and both have already qualified. Hilarious. Same thing with Salzburg and Schalke, although I guess maybe it's like results or against each other or whatever. So yeah, I think our group is pretty darn close. It's kind of the same as the Man United Inter Sevilla one. So maybe you could argue Club Brugge might be stronger with a -13. So, okay, fair. Good group. Let's go have some fun playing Galatasaray. I mean, we still want to get a draw or a win. We're going away from home, but we can rotate and see how Ian and Bettini do. I know you want to see that, don't you? Let's go. It's like I willed this into existence. Out 3 to 5 weeks. Great. We went ahead and sealed Boganovic's new contract up, taking him from 30 something to 100 grand. However, my friends, I highly recommend you do this in your own saves. Get him to do it at the end of the year. I just saved myself 6 months of 5 months and 24 days of 70 grand. No, 6 months because it's December 1st. 6 months and 24 days of 70 grand a week. Do that. All right, people. Juve's dropped points. We are now 3 points from top, 2 points behind Inter, who are also in the race. Bit of a distance between us and then 4th, 5th, and 6th, and the rest of the pack. We've had to rest a couple players because of tiredness, which has been a minute since I've had that. So Yakupi, or essentially I was going to rotate this game. Anyway, so Israel, Kufner, Moita, Silva, Yakupi, all fresh back line. Richard can only go 75 minutes. Contreras, Lorenzo, Beganovic in the attacking mid, taking De Silva's role. Colombani, because he's not back from injury, and this is a great opportunity to give him a run out. He just scored a goal in the previous league game. Coming on as a sub. Joaquim gets a rare start, which I feel kind of bad, but like he's making good money. He can't complain. Bonacorsi is the backup goalkeeper today with Jose Carlos, Ibrahim, Leon, Voisin, Serge, and Bettini. I'd like to get Bettini and Voisin on. Those are my two. Maybe Bonacorsi if we can rescue Israel from an injury. Because I had made the promise, right? We already succeeded on Juan Leon and Gunesh that they're going to get their rest. But after I rested Gunesh and we played him, he needed another rest, which is a little concerning. They had a man sent off. I was kind of disappointed it took so long, and we only scored 2, and then we gave a clawback goal. It was a counterattack, so whatever, but they were playing a 4-4-2 diamond. They went to a 4-4-1 diamond, and we went wide, and maybe it was because I changed from somewhat wide or whatever the one right before that is to wide. But it was like, come on, boys. I was expecting us to smash in some goals like we did against Bologna. Pedrelli with a brace, Girmar Jose with a goal, and Lorenzo picking up one as well. I'm not saying we're skating. We need to get at least a draw to guarantee ourselves top, but unless there's some weird sorting thing that I haven't thought about because of other results against other teams. So there you go. Yeah. They look like they're Roma. We should be winning comfortably, boys. Let's go. Richard, 75 minutes. Do you take notes when you're managing? Like, do you take notes? Like, yes. Well, this. Like, I'm just curious. If so, what do you take notes on? I just try to remember things, but a little iffy. He's being rotated. I thought about playing De Silva every game until he leaves. Definitely did, but I want to give Beganovic an opportunity. It now says he knows the attacking mid support role, but it's like that dull green versus like the bright green, so he still needs more game time. It's always good when they ask you about your injured player, just like you feel like FM is going analyzing in your microphone. Time for an injury. Oh, he was almost better, and then you played him, even though your medical team said he could go 75 minutes, and they're some of the best medical team in the entire world. I like how we're going to run away from the man with the ball. That's good. I was going to chase him, but instead I'm going to go play my role, and Beganovic is going to get a red card. Nope? Okay. You would close down the angle. You wouldn't go, I'm going to go the other way. Come on, boys. Of course, if we use this thing, I'm never going to hear the end of it from you. Rotated too much. Oh, he's left wide open spaces. Oh, Israel's all over the park. The bar has saved us, and Richard has picked up an early yellow. Well, that's good stuff, people. I'm really glad you're here if you're watching this. This is 200-something episodes. Do you think that's impressive? Do you think it's more impressive that I've made 200 episodes or that you've watched them? Aha, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Get creative, boys. Let's not demand more. I want you to do something. We're getting shots on target, but we're not doing anything to create chances. Swings one in. Thank you, as requested, Lorenzo. Did I extend Lorenzo's contract? I think I meant to. I think I was going to see how the season was going towards January, but I think he's earned it. Or did I go ahead and extend it? I guess we'll find out here at the end, my friends. Osman Akgu. Over. They've had 2 half chances, folks. They're the ones creating the chances, not us. Oh, what was that? I love when it gives you a... Okay, must have been that. And it gives you a green like, hey, you should... Oh, sorry. Sorry, you can't pay attention to that. You should have read it faster. Don't think if the job is done. You don't get sent off. You, I expect better. Everybody else. Paul Kufner is going to come two-footed lunge somebody. That's what happened in the Sampdoria game where they had the guy sent off. He scissor tackled. He thought he was playing goalkeeper for Everton, and just came in and took Pedrelli out from the side. It was crazy. Like, he wasn't even really near him. You know, like he just like ran over. Woof! You're like, dude, what are you doing? Moita, Silva. I kind of wish we'd gotten Moita more game time, but you know, like, we're not, 20 points clear at the top, right? So you kind of have to pick your places based on squad rotation, where to play him. That brings in something I think Miles had put it out, or maybe it was on the Football Manager Twitter account. I can't remember which one it was. About how international breaks are going to impact players from a distance standpoint in terms of squad rotation, which is interesting. I'm hoping that means there's more focus on international in general. But I also, that's really disappointing. We're going to take, he's not 275 minutes, but he's close, so we'll bring on Juan Leon. I like how Colombani, the legend, is nervous. But I asked Miles a question, and he didn't respond, which is fine, about, like, does that apply to large geographic countries, like the United States or Russia, like when we were with Khabarovsk, right? You're flying from, like, from your perspective, like, over next to the Koreas to all over the the several time zones that way. You'd think that would wear you out, right? So, but he didn't respond. So Colombani is, not loving life, so he's gonna come off. Oh, man, more boys. I thought about going attacking, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it because I don't. Because we'll take the point. Now, we would like the money. Our bank balance is looking quite poor, but if we can get out of here with a point and guarantee ourselves top with a rotation squad, with our best keeper out, and you get to do this. I can tell you that's how I kind of really feel, but you can tell the boys, hey, wasn't good enough. But, 12 points, we're through. Top of the group. Man City beats Real Madrid, so it means Man City qualify for the next. Of course they do. Of course they do. But top of the table. All right, my friends. Next time you see us is going to be the draw. Probably youth intake. I think I've remembered, what is that, 18 or not 19 seasons in, that we'll have a youth intake some point in January, or at least a youth intake preview. So that and the draw, and probably the Champions League knockout round draw, and the Coppa Italia against Udinese. And I was going to show you, did we extend Lorenzo? Yes, Lorenzo's on 110. He just signed it 3 weeks ago until 2041. I thought he'd earned it. I mean, he's got 5 starts, 5 subs, 4 goals on a 6.94. He's not outstanding, but he's like consistent. He's that guy who's happy to be a squad player, and he gives us 4 to 7 goals a season. And performs well. And he covers all 3-4 of our attacking roles. I think that's a quality player to keep around. So that's where we're at, my friends. We're going to go play Roma and some other teams next. Oh, this is a tough sledding. 7th, 1st, 2nd, and then we accepted a €550,000 payment to take a friendly 3 days later against Roma, and then we took on it gets a little bit easier after that, but this is a tough group. Do we go for it here? I think we play the 4-2-3-1 here and maybe the 3-4-3 here, but I haven't decided. Maybe we'll have a bunch of injured players. Who knows? Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. I know I ask a lot sometimes, so I really do want your feedback as a content creator. So if you forgot what that was about, go watch the beginning of the video again. Fair play. See you then.